Hello, I'm Brett Sadler, Fast Track Executive and Leadership Coach. What I'm going to be sharing with you today is the idea of servant leadership and how important it is to ensure that you serve others through your leadership. Otherwise, you don't get the following that you require. The idea of the servant leader has been around for well over 2,500 years. The ancient Chinese, Lao Tzu, and people of his time had the idea that in order to lead effectively, you needed to put the interests of your people above your own interests. Now, that was important 2,500 years ago, but it's even more important today when you think of the different diverse stakeholders that you are leading and are representing in your leadership. So, for example, if you're leading a business, you may be responsible for your employees, your shareholders, your suppliers. You'll have a whole range of responsibilities that you need to take into account in your leadership if you're going to be able to take people with you. Your action point for today then is for you to think about the different stakeholders that you are responsible for and the different groups that you need to take their interests into account in your leadership. When you've done that, spend some time thinking about each of those groups and considering how you've best represented their interests in the past and how you might be able to do that more effectively in the future. Then you can come up with a bit of an action plan to make sure that you are fulfilling the needs of the different groups and you can lead more effectively. You'll then find that something magical happens, that people actually start to follow you more instinctively rather than having to be coerced, and your leadership becomes much more natural and flowing. Something for you to really look forward to. Isn't that lovely, the whole idea of leading from a state of flow, leading effortlessly? It's worth putting a little bit of time and effort in now in order to achieve that. So if you feel that you need some help with that, please do click on the link to your right and request your 30-minute strategy session. And if you found that useful, do also share using the social media share buttons down below and spread the word amongst your friends and colleagues. Thank you very much, and I will have another tip for you next week. Look forward to it.